Hello, my Toy Story Workshop fans. Today, we are going to be modding a Toy Story 4 soft and huggable Jessie. Let's get into it. So, for this Jessie, the first thing I did, which I did not make a video on it, I never did like a whole review on it, but this is what it looks like. It's just all plush, and then the head is all plastic with a movie accurate expression, except for that one eyebrow. I added, can't really see it, but I did add the white on front of her body. I didn't do the back because you're not gonna really be seeing the back, but I did add the white. I tried my best. I did this like in 6 in the morning or something like that. But yeah, I want to add some features to this Jessie, and I think it's gonna be fun if I record a video for it and put it on my YouTube channel. Sorry about that. That is my watch. It goes off every time when 3 hours pass by. So I have stuff in here that I was going to use for the Karatomi Woody, but I might as well use some of this stuff for the Jessie. I just thought of this before I almost started the video. I got some magnets, and I have this 3D printed sheriff badge I made sometime last year, and it just like didn't come out good enough to like want to make me want to use it. So yeah, like it has the indent. It has like the indent on it, but it doesn't have the texture or the word sheriff on it, which is pretty weird because on my slicer it showed it, and now it didn't show up when the print was done. Got a couple of these personalized buttons. Got like 8 of them. You only need 4 if you're gonna be modding Woody and Jessie. So I got 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got another 4 that I'll be using. These pins, these because I can't zoom on the front. You can see the prawns facing down because I bend them down and just added super glue and then put them on. But with the ones that have the prawns out, little spikes. Well, that one doesn't. But with the ones with spikes, I'm just gonna be putting them down and super gluing them too because this fabric is really thin, I would say. And like when they made this, it was like really cheap. It was like one of those cheap versions of the Toy Story toys that you get when Toy Story 4 came out. Then I got the magnets for the sheriff badge, and I found a roundup from Woody hand that I was thinking of adding on here, but maybe I could 3D print some hands. I don't really know. I was just thinking of it, and I don't have another hand, so I don't want to just add one hand and another one. So it would just be weird if you have a plush hand and a plastic hand. And then we got the pull string ring. I'm not sure how I'm gonna add this because I have no string to add on the back. So that's basically what we're gonna be doing. I just found some string for the pull string, and then another thing that you use for the Woody. I mean, you use everything on here. I even got like some nuts and some screws and nuts to make the holster movable, because on the Takatomi Woody the holster isn't movable for some reason. But this is like an out ring, outside of a ring, and then I have like a fake ruby for like designing or like arts and crafts or something like that. It's like arts and craft material at Hobby Lobby. I got this stuff like a year ago, maybe 2. Who knows? But yeah, anyways, let's start. The thing is, I am gonna have to open her up. So I'm gonna have to take the head off. I don't have her hat. I did do this off camera. If you guys can tell, her cheeks are a little more red. I got like a pink marker that I had lying around, and I just drew on a cheek and then just smeared it in and just smeared it in. Yeah, looks pretty good. Some scuffs and stains on her, but that's fine. This is just something I found at a Goodwill for like $5, and a lot of plushes. So what we're going to do is add a magnet. Two of these magnets, if I could get them off. That's one. That's two. Okay. Magnet. Now I'm not really sure which way this badge is facing. I think this is the way it faces. So just let that sit while we do the other stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add the pull buttons. Now the ones that have the pawns, I want to bend them down. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to find a tool real quick to do that. Okay, so I use these scissors and cut the sharp edges off, and the rest I have glue on them already. This one has a lot of super glue. I don't know if I can get that off by any chance. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. This one has sharp edges. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna super glue these buttons on, and that's it. Okay, so this is how they look so far. Hopefully the glue stays on pretty well. Now we're going to take our head off and then add the badge. And we're going to put a magnet inside so the badge, connects. Which I think it's dried off. So right there, that's what the zip tie is. Get scissors and cut stitching off. What the heck? Oh my god. She had a thing in her. She has a thing in her neck. Let's take some of the stuffing out so we get the magnet in place. Actually, just put my finger in so I make a pathway. Okay. Basically, we're just making Toy Story 5 at this point. Okay, now we're just gotta. Oh my god. I want to add more stuffing to the body to make it a little more thick. But I just don't know where to find stuffing right now. I'm gonna fix her chaps because they're a little flaky. I'm just cutting off the stuff that's falling off. Just realizing there's a little hole right there in her pants. Gotta be careful when you do this, but I think that's been there for a while because I did not just do that. Now, the previous owner must have been. I don't know if that's L or a V. Must have been Haley or Hava. No, that can't be right. I don't know. Now, for this part's gonna be hard. So what I want to actually do is get rid of this. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Never mind what I just said, because I thought I had paint. I did not have any paint whatsoever because of a project that I did. But anyways, I think what we just might do is this. I get string. I'll tie it onto the ring and make it look like it's a pull string, but it's not. Basically just like this. And then also I think I might be able to use this. I might be able to use this ring. Is that just a new one? So, one moment, please. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And then once you put it on Jessie, it'll look like this. But I am able to lift this up, so when I get paint, I can just like paint this off, like just get rid of that. Okay, so we got the magnetic badge. Remember, like when Toy Story 4 came out, a lot of people were doing magnetic badge mod, and then they started doing the pin. But I prefer magnetic badge because I think it's more cool. Okay, now we are going to a little bit of stuffing back. Put a zip tie in. we have a custom soft and huggable Jessie doll. Pearlized buttons, white threading up front, which is not a really good job I did. Pull string, not really, pull string ring, and magnetic badge. Now I really don't know what hat is, but I do kind of want to make a custom one. I have the leather cord, but who knows when that's gonna happen. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I'll have the Woody by then. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe.